ABC 10 News at 7 starts now.
San Diego County's mask guidelines will not be changing in response to the Delta variant of COVID-19. Good evening. I'm Kimberly Hunt.
And I'm Steve Atkinson. As we first told you last night, health officials in LA County are now asking people to wear masks indoors again, even if they are fully vaccinated. Our ABC 10 News anchor Derek Stahl is going in depth to look at why San Diego County will not be following suit.
Just 2 weeks after California lifted its mask mandate for the vaccinated, LA County is changing its guidance, strongly recommending that everyone mask up in grocery stores, shopping centers, and other public indoor spaces. LA County Public Health says it's all because of a rise in the Delta variant, locally and across the country.
It really is not so much about protecting the people who are vaccinated, but it's about keeping the spread low within the community so it doesn't get to people who are not vaccinated and to people that the vaccine didn't work for. Studies show the vaccines remain highly effective against Delta, which was first found in India. An English study found 2 doses of the Pfizer vaccine were 96% effective at preventing hospitalization from Delta and 88% effective at preventing symptoms.
So vaccines are working, but for unvaccinated folks, this is probably one of the most dangerous times.
UC San Francisco's Dr. Peter Chin-Hong says that's because the Delta variant is about twice as contagious as the original version. Contact tracing in Singapore shows vaccinated people can still spread it. And after a few cases at a mall in Australia, health officials there say they believe just 5 to 10 seconds of exposure is enough to infect someone. Experts say the Delta variant uses several tricks to make itself more transmissible, largely because of 7 mutations on its spike protein. Those mutations allow the spike protein of the virus to better interact with the receptors in our cells. And that better interaction means that it takes fewer of them to get in. UC San Diego virologist Dr. Davey Smith says once inside, Delta makes more copies of itself than older versions and sheds from the body longer, adding to its infectiousness and probably making it more severe too.
Certainly, studies in the UK, Scotland, India suggest increased probability of hospitalization, but it's still unclear whether or not that means more serious disease. Across the country, Delta is now responsible for 1 out of every 5 infections, double what it was the week before. In California, Delta is the 3rd most common variant, behind the ones first detected in the UK and Brazil, but experts think it's on track to take over soon. LA County says Delta accounted for nearly half of the recent cases there, but it is more rare in San Diego County. As of last week, San Diego had detected just 16 cases. Derek Stahl, ABC 10 News.
Board of Supervisors Chair Nathan Fletcher says that San Diego County will continue to monitor the Delta variant, but as of now, the county does not anticipate changing its mask guidance. Fletcher says that 95% of the infections from Delta have been in unvaccinated people. Also today, the county reported 82 new cases today, while our test positivity rate rose to 1.5%. There were once again no new deaths, leaving that total at just under 3,800.
An alarming string of deaths has community leaders calling for change inside San Diego County jails. ABC 10 News reporter Jennifer Kastner is outside the Las Colinas Women's Jail in Santee, where activists are demanding the state investigate what's happening.
These leaders are hoping to put pressure on the state to conduct an audit. It was here at Las Colinas Women's Jail where a young woman died in 2019, and her family says it didn't have to happen. This is just one of the faces of inmates who've died in San Diego County jails. The attorney for Alyssa Cerna said Tuesday that a wrongful death suit is still pending, which alleges that jail staff ignored the 24-year-old signs of distress.
She started having ailments, and that she was neglected by the sheriff and the medical personnel there.
Even if someone is guilty, or even if someone has been convicted of a crime, their sentence was not death. And we're seeing that what's happening in our jails is effectively a death sentence.
Tuesday, community leaders called attention to concerns over the death rate in San Diego County jails.
We have the highest in-custody death rate in the state, compared to other counties our same size.
Standing outside of Las Colinas Women's Jail in Santee, they asked for further investigation.
We strongly support the request for a state audit because up until now, there has been absolutely no accountability, no transparency.
Wednesday afternoon at the state capitol, a joint legislative audit committee hearing on San Diego's jail deaths is scheduled to take place.
We need to get to the bottom of this. A lot of families are suffering.
Tuesday afternoon, the Cerna family attorney told ABC 10 News they don't want any other family to experience the grief of losing a child in this manner, and they fervently hope that the DA will pursue criminal charges, and they encourage the state to conduct an audit. The San Diego County Sheriff's Department, which runs the jail, sent ABC 10 News a statement late this afternoon. Part of that statement reads, "Our department has implemented comprehensive security, mental health, and medical screening procedures to provide the highest quality care to our population and to reduce deaths in custody." Reporting from Santee, Jennifer Kastner, ABC 10 News.
A new twist in the upcoming recall election of Governor Newsom. Last night, lawmakers passed a bill aimed at moving the recall date up. We're taking an in-depth look at why they did that and the response. That bill passed the Assembly and the state Senate, was signed by the governor. It allows the election to take place at least 30 days earlier than under the existing law by bypassing the legislative review process and providing funds to counties and the Secretary of State for the election. It's estimated the election will cost $215 million, but Republicans accuse Democrats of changing the playing field, including gubernatorial candidate John Cox.
I think they want some action. They want somebody to do something about these problems instead of all the grandstanding and the political gamesmanship.
Democrats argue that Californians want this process to be over with already. With no legislative review, the lieutenant governor will now be able to set an election date sooner, and we could learn the date by Friday. County clerks have said they need until at least mid-September to be ready. And meantime, Governor Newsom is suing his own Secretary of State, Shirley Weber, for refusing to correct his lawyer's filing mistake that could result in him appearing on the ballot without Democratic Party next to his name. Weber's office says it has a duty to accept timely filed documents, and anything after the deadline, quote, requires judicial resolution.
County supervisors are celebrating today's passage of a $7.2 billion budget. Supervisor Nathan Fletcher threw a party this afternoon at Waterfront Park to mark that occasion. In addition to traditional county services, that new budget allocates money for reducing homelessness, reforming the justice system, and environmental protection. An environmental activist says the new Democratic Majority Board of Supervisors is more receptive to their cause.
There's a lot of promise in there for things like air quality, for environmental justice, and for just changing the county to benefit a wider base of the community of San Diego.
And today's budget passed after more than a month of public hearings.
San Diego City Attorney is suing to void the 101 Ash Street building deal. The city acquired the former Sempra headquarters in 2017 with plans to move 1,100 employees there. But the discovery of asbestos brought everything to a halt. And now Mara Elliott is suing under California's anti-corruption law, claiming the real estate broker who negotiated the deal got millions in unreported money from the seller. The suit seeks to void the deal, along with the one for the Civic Center Plaza, and recoup more than $44 million.
Changes are coming to the classroom at San Diego Unified Schools. Class sizes are getting smaller. And as our ABC 10 News anchor Lindsay Pena reports, more mental health services will be available for students when they return to campus this fall.
When school starts this fall, teachers and staff in the San Diego Unified School District can expect a 4% raise.
It's something that we strive for because, if we want to recruit and retain, the best teachers, the best school employees, our compensation has to be competitive.
San Diego Unified Board President Richard Barrera says the raises are among the changes included in a new agreement reached between the district and the teachers union. SDUSD will also be hiring nearly 90 new elementary teachers to reduce class size.
That is a proven strategy to help kids get where they need to be early on, and it's a great prevention strategy.
The plan also sets aside money to hire more full-time nurses and add a dozen psychologists to the staff.
Coming out of the pandemic, we know that the mental health, social, and emotional issues are the most important set of issues that we need to help our students, through the recovery from the pandemic.
Barrera says there will be signing bonuses for certain positions that can be tough to fill, like special education teachers. The goal is to have the new staff in place by the new school year.
Recruitment is a big emphasis for us this summer.
Lindsay Pena, ABC 10 News.
The deal between the teachers union and the district is expected to be finalized very soon. San Diego Unified plans to return completely to in-person learning in the fall.